This is a Bronson 50, it's a 2022, and the interesting thing about this is it's a Dutch-built aluminium boat. You wouldn't think it to look at it. It's been really nicely put together. I'll demonstrate that a little bit when we go on board. But the concept of this really is designed to be like the ultimate day boat, the ultimate weekender. So they've not tried to come too much in. It's not all about accommodation. It's about day space. It's about fun on the water. Just a great day out with the family. So we start back here as a high-low platform. It'll actually take a Williams 425, I'm told. Love the seating area on the back here. And then we'll head on and I'll give you the full tour. Now, one of the things I want to show you is the metalwork on this. It's incredible. If we look at the stainless steel rails and we look at the welds here, they're virtually invisible. Look at this. It's really nicely done. We've got the big sun pad area on the back for relaxing, and then the hard top over the cockpit. And what you've got here then is just a really fantastic social space. So we've got the twin tables, as you can see, seating really on all sides. I mean, you know, take all your friends out with this, you've got a place to sit, to chat, to eat. It's just brilliant. Engine access is there, we will come to that, but I'm going to show you first of all under the back, because under here what we've got is a huge, well, you can use it for whatever you want, but I'd use that as a toy box. That's where I'd be keeping my sea bobs and my paddle boards and all that kind of stuff. But look at the rams on it, just here and just here. I mean, it's real big league stuff. And again, you can see the aluminium construction about the place. But that is a very, very useful area on this type of boat for sure. I think what we'll do is we'll take a walk around the outside, because it is that sort of boat, and now we'll work our way into the cabin, take a look at the engines and so forth. So big hardtop on here, but it's open-sided, but it's got the grooves in here so that you can put the clear screens in if you want to and enclose that. If we head right on around, you really feel like you're walking in the boat, because it's got the quite high bulwarks here and the rails on top of those, and it's nice and wide as well. And then you come right up to the front, you've got this huge sunbathing area up here, and then a very nice little social space tucked away from the main area up here on the bow. That's rather lovely. And of course your anchor handling kit and the anchor and so forth are right up there on the nose. That's how she looks from here. Let's head back down this side. Of course you've got your radar and your searchlight, nav lights, antennas, all that sort of stuff is up on the top. And if we come right on back, we'll loop back in and I'll show you some more of this area. So twin cockpit fridges, one on either side, and this is great because we've got plenty of forward facing seating right at the helm. Of course this would be an owner operator boat, and the idea of this is everyone can sit together when the boat's underway. You can get easily 4, maybe 6, depending on how wide bottomed you are, sat across there enjoying the ride. That's fantastic. They've even put a screen on this side as well so people can monitor everything if they want to. Multi-function displays, as you can see, we've got this on engines at the moment, but you can change this to look at whatever you want. So we can go into this, for example, which is all the controls for the lighting. These are all on dimmers, so everything can be set up exactly how you want it. We've got the fuel and the water and the waste tanks there telling you how much is on there. This one's set up for the stereo, but again, as you saw, you can configure that however you want. VHF radios down here, engine controls, bow thrusters, the IPS joystick, and so forth. So that is a really nice day space. But if we head forward again, this is interesting because what they've done is they've put this big glass screen on here. It's powered, and it'll come right back to here. And then there's a lift up section down here that comes up to meet it to enclose this, or power it back, and it brings the outside in or the inside out, depending how you look at it. It means that when you're in here, you don't feel like you're tucked away down in a cave. It still feels really light and bright and lovely. Let's come right back into the corner and I'll show you what I mean. There we go. You get a real atrium feel to it. It's fantastic. And so you can power that across to close it, you can bring it back to make it more open, and even when it is closed across, you've still got the glass panels there, you've still got plenty of light. It just feels really bright in here. Little seating area down here, there's a TV in behind the mirror over there. Storage dotted around, as you can see, up here and along there. Really good air conditioning in here as well. You just feel the coolness as you come in. On the other side then, we've got a small galley area. We've got decent sized fridges, so we've got that one there. We can tow her at a boat show, can't we? That's a fridge and then a freezer underneath. There's storage along here, and you've got your hob and you've got your sink. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is really designed as a day boat or a weekender. It's not a full-on cruising boat, but the idea is with this sort of thing, you've got this area. If you go away for a weekend and you want to just stay over, have a nice meal out ashore, and you just want to sleep on the marina or board the boat before you come back the next day, well, then you've got that capability. Because if we look in here, there's actually a pretty decent cabin. Good headroom as we come in. And it's all nice and light, so you've got the feature dark wood, but everything else is really pale. Storage dotted around like this. That's the air conditioning controls. Shelving on that side. That's rather lovely, isn't it? And then what they've done, if we come back a bit, is they've put a shower on one side, like this, and then the toilet is separate over here. There we go. And if we just move back a little bit further, there is in fact another little cabin tucked away down underneath here. So what we've got is the seating area and then quite a big double bed across there. As I say, if you're looking for a boat to go and spend a fortnight on with your family at a time, this probably isn't it. But if you've got a house near the marina or an apartment, you want something down on the water that you can take out and have a great day on the water, and you want to stay overnight, well then you've got the capability to do it for 4 people. Again, with bits of storage about the place. So hanging rail there, and locker there, and a bit more here. So plenty of places to tuck stuff away. Cool, huh? Fantastic. Let's go and have a look at the engines. They are back here. There we go. I'm just going to get the hatch up here, just so don't fall down it. Yeah, it's okay. No problem.
Don't worry about me. Worry about sideways.
Yeah.
And then up. Yeah.
No problem.
Engine room.
I'll do this when I'm finished.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, take your time. If we're in the way, just let me know.
No, not at all. So do you want to come on past?
No, go right ahead, please.
Okay.
Button here, boom, focus all up. Yeah. Oh, it's nice. It's a nice. This can be isinglass. It's prepped for it. So you see the little IPS 800. So
there we go.
With IPS, we get a fridge, we get an ice maker, we get another huge fridge in the interior.
I should have just followed that guy around, shouldn't I? He could have done it all for me. Here we go. Engines. So D8 IPS 800s, I think 650 horsepower each, if I remember rightly. And this is giving the boat mid to high 30s, I think about 37 knots, if I remember rightly. And cruising therefore, low to mid, so 33, 34 knots is very comfortable. I don't have the range figures. I'm going to make a guess. I looked at the fuel tank capacity, and I reckon you probably get about 400 or 500 miles at planing speeds, but I'm not certain, so you need to check on that if you want to be accurate. But all nice and easy to reach. It's very nicely laid out down here, all very clean and clear and crisp. Hot water tank back there in the corner. And the generator lives down here as well, that's down here. Very good, very good. Right, let's come back out of here. I think we've fairly much covered this one. It's nice though, isn't it? I mean, if you just want a brilliant day boat, nice quality, this will do that. Okay, we will drop that one back down. And we'll wander around. I didn't mention you've got the big opening section in the hardtop there. So if you want to have that open rather than closed up, you can do. I think we'll finish up on the bow. helicopter up above, it's all going on. Welcome to Miami. And that, my friends, is about the size of that. I hope you enjoyed that one. Massive thanks to Denison Yachts, they've organised this tour. Huge thanks as ever to you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of that one, and we'll catch you on another one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.